Today we will be discussing setup and operation of the GL722 grade laser. For this operation you'll need the laser itself, a spare battery for auxiliary power, laser legs. In most cases, some cases you will have the larger extendable laser legs for the dozer and a grade rod. To set the legs up, need to be on fairly stable ground. A lot of times you'll be dealing with frost. Just want to make sure that you're not setting on chunks that are going to fall out from under it, causing it to fall and damage the laser. Extend the legs out to your desired height, high enough to get over any obstacles you may be trying to see over. Block cubes, skid steers, people, anything that you need to be seeing over or around. You want to make sure you get it set up high enough to get over that. You want to make sure that your platform here for your laser is relatively level. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be close so that the laser is not working super hard to get the rotor that spits out the beam level. So now that's good. Come over here, open up our laser box. In the box you should have the laser itself, a laser eye, the remote control for the laser, the power cable that connects from the battery to the laser. It's got alligator clips on one end and a plug on the other, and also a cable that connects the remote to the eye. They're labeled I and R for remote or remote there. So we have everything we need. We'll take our laser over here, set it on the legs. Make sure it's tight. Doesn't have to be welded on there, just tight enough so it's not going to move or fall off of there. Then you take the power cable, plug it into the back. As you can see, there's a notch in the plug. There's only one way that this plug will fit into the laser. You need to take care to make sure that you don't force it in there and break it. Nice and gentle, push it in and then thread on the cap. Make sure it doesn't come out. Again, that doesn't have to be welded on there, just finger tight is fine. You get your battery. Red is positive, black is negative. Now we should be able to turn it on. The red button, on off switch. It'll give you a revolutions per minute and also a battery reading indicating how much battery you have. There's two screens, one for one axis and another for the second axis. The top screen here is for the empty triangle. That represents this axis this way. So if you were to enter, say 1% as it is now, it's going to have a slope like this. The slope is going to come out this way. If you were to enter a slope in this screen, it's going to come out of the laser like this, positive or negative. In this case, we're just looking for a straight level beam so we can adjust the grade in the laser to 0 in both axes. Give it time to adjust. And once it's done adjusting, it will start spinning and shooting out a beam. you need to take care when you're setting up the laser to make sure you know what you're doing with it. Are you grading for a slab? Are you grading for an apron that has a percentage of fall? And make sure that the slopes correspond to that. In this case, we have no fall in either axis, so we'll be grading a level slab. That is how you set up the GL722.